Okay, here's how I lost 32 pounds in a couple of simple steps. So the first thing I did was figure out my calorie deficit, and I did this by using this website. I just searched up calorie calculator, and it's calorie.net. So you just put in your stats, your age, your gender, height, and your weight, and your activity level. Be very honest with this, because if you put the wrong one, then you're not going to get the right numbers. So it's basically saying this is how much my body needs every day just to be the same. And then if I want to lose weight, this is how much I'd be eating. And I would never recommend this to a beginner because it's just so hard to sustain and it's not worth it, honestly. You'll just end up skinny fat. So anyways, when you figure out those numbers, make sure you get a calorie counting app. I like to use this one. It's called My Net Diary. And you basically scan the items that you eat, and it gives you the calories and everything. And you're gonna need a food scale to weigh your food out and stuff so you can accurately know how much you're eating. So once you figured out your deficit and you're eating in that, you should be dropping weight. But another thing that I did to help me lose weight, and more specifically fat, was walking every day. So I have an Apple Watch, so I track my steps. I do like 8 to 15,000 steps every day. In the beginning, it's not something I tracked because I didn't know walking helped, but I definitely learned that walking is a big thing. So if you go on the treadmill, do 30 minutes, a mile, 2 miles, try to track that if you have a watch or anything. But if you don't, it's fine. Just go on a walk every 30 minutes or after every meal works too. I did that in the summer. So that's definitely going to help you lose fat. Third thing I did was be in a high protein, high fiber diet. The reason why I say high protein and high fiber is because protein is going to give you that muscle mass, that definition, and then fiber is going to keep you full and keep you using the bathroom, if you know what I mean. Fourth thing is not really necessary, but for me it helped me out a lot. Before my weight loss journey, I drank full sugar sodas. So having diet soda I've learned to appreciate the taste of diet soda. So I feel like it tastes the same to me, but not everybody likes diet soda. But I definitely recommend it if you drink soda regularly. Fifth thing I would say is not having processed snacks in your house. Personally, if I have a bag of chips and I'm having a day where I didn't have any food prepped, I'm probably gonna grab that bag of chips. So basically, just don't set yourself up for failure. If you don't have the luxury of not controlling what you have in your house, then I just try to eat before resorting to that option. And the sixth thing I would say is limit fast food intake. There are definitely going to be days where you're not going to be able to eat all your meal prep and you might have to go to Chick-fil-A. But always look for the high protein, low calorie options with any fast food restaurant. I mostly recommend Chick-fil-A because they have better options like the grilled chicken nuggets and stuff. But honestly, it's all about what works in your calories. And you have to find what works for you and what you can sustain. And a question I recommend you ask yourself is, before you start a diet, ask yourself if that's something that you can keep doing after you lose the weight. If the answer is no, then you gotta keep looking for something that's gonna work for you. But yeah, that's basically how I lost all the weight.